Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this realistic chips packaging mockup in Photoshop. You can download the practice file from the link in the description. So, let's get started. First, create a new Photoshop document. You can choose any size, but I'm using a 4000 by 3200 pixel canvas for this tutorial. Now, go to the File menu, choose Place Embedded, and select the chips bag image. Adjust the size if needed and press Enter to place it. Go to Select menu and click on Subject. Photoshop will automatically detect and select the chips bag for you. Once the selection is ready, press Ctrl+J, Command+J on Mac to duplicate it onto a new layer. Repeat this step 2 more times, so you have 3 separate layers of the chips bag. Rename the first copied layer Packet, the second layer Shadow, and the third layer Highlights. Next, select the Rectangle tool and draw a rectangle above the Packet layer. Choose any fill color and setting the stroke to none. Now hide the Shadow and Highlights layers. Then rename the Rectangle layer Design. Right-click on the design layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. Then right-click again and select Create Clipping Mask to clip it to the Packet layer. Double-click on the Design Smart Object to open it. Go to the File menu. Choose Place Embedded, then select your design. Resize it if necessary. Press Enter, then go to the File menu, click Save, and then close the Smart Object window. Back in your main file, change the blending mode of the design layer to multiply. With the design layer still selected, click on Layer Styles and choose Blending Options. Then adjust the underlying layer slider by moving it slightly from right to left while holding Alt to split the slider for smoother blending, and click OK to apply the effect. Now unhide the shadow layer and change its blending mode to linear burn. This will make the shadows darker and more natural against the packet. Next, add a levels adjustment layer right above the shadow layer. Click on the clip mask icon so the adjustment affects only the shadow layer and not the entire design. In the levels panel, drag the middle, gray, input slider slightly to the left. This brightens the mid-tones of the shadow, making it softer and more realistic while still keeping the depth. Now unhide the highlights layer and change its blending mode to linear dodge. This will make the bright areas of the packet pop, giving it a shiny, realistic look. Then, add a levels adjustment layer right above the highlights layer, and click on the clip mask icon so the adjustment affects only the highlights and not the whole design. In the levels panel, drag the left, black, input slider slightly to the right to darken the less bright areas, making the highlights more focused. Then move the white output slider to the left to reduce the overall brightness intensity, giving you a softer, more natural highlight that blends perfectly with the packet. Adjust until you see a balanced and natural effect. Now select both the shadow and highlights layers and press Ctrl+G, CMD+G on Mac, to group them together. Rename this new group FX. Next, add a curves adjustment layer above the FX group and click on the clip mask icon so the adjustment affects only this group. In the curves panel, adjust the curve to control the overall light and contrast of the shadows and highlights until you achieve the desired look. Finally, rename the curves adjustment layer to light to keep your layers organized. Now, to change the background color, select the packet layer and use the quick selection tool to make a selection of the packet. Go to the Select menu and click Invert so that everything except the packet is selected. Then, add a gradient adjustment layer above this layer and choose your preferred background colors for the gradient. To add a realistic shadow beneath the packet, select the packet layer again. Go to Layer Styles and choose Drop Shadow. Adjust the angle, distance, spread, and size until the shadow looks natural and blends well with the background. And that's it. Your packaging mockup is ready. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Photoshop tips and tricks.